I was opening and I was like, Briar, you'll never guess what I got in this one. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Autumn, this is the Literature Bug. If you are new here, I am so glad that you're stopping by, and if you are old, I mean, you're not really old, but if you've been here before, I appreciate you and I'm so glad that you're back. A couple things. I cut my hair. I cut a lot off. I think by the time she was done cutting, it was probably, I don't know, maybe 4, 5, 6 inches that I chopped off. And I'm loving it. It's new. I'm still trying to figure out how to style it really. This is a lot like curlier. I mean, it's still got the wave that I like, but it's a little bit curlier than I would normally wear it. But it looks so much more, I don't know. I feel like I look a little bit older. I had the same haircut for like 10 years and I really was just getting old of it. I was getting sick of it, so I just, one morning, we were getting ready to go to my cousin's wedding. I'll insert some photos of us there. It was such a good time, and decided to chop my hair that morning, so it's a good thing that I loved it because I was stuck with it, and I went and presented myself like that. So, haircut is number one. Number two, I hope that you have had a great kickoff to your summer. It is just starting to get extremely, extremely warm here. I think we hit 90. I'm in Massachusetts, my family is in New Hampshire, and we are definitely in what the beginning stages of the summer looks like. It's been very humid, which I can't stand, but looking forward to a vacation soon. Me and Briar have a vacation starting the 12th of July, which is actually my birthday, and we will be going up north towards home for a week of just whatever we think we want to do, beaching it at the lake, kayaking, etc. So I hope that you guys are up to something fun as well. Today's video is going to be something that I have not done in quite some time, and that is an unboxing. And for those of you who have been here before, you know that every month I receive the Bookish box in the mail. My uncle gifted it to me for my birthday. It was 2 years ago now, and I have gotten one every month since because he is absolutely amazing. It really is something I look forward to every single month. I have had so many new great books land on my shelves from this box. There's a t-shirt every month, so I've obtained a whole slew of Bookish wardrobe pieces, as well as jewelry and all sorts of other goodies. If you have not watched any of my previous unboxings, I suggest you go and check those out. I will link them down below. I think there's been 2 or 3 before, but this one I just love. It's one of my staples. I love the books that they choose to sort of set their themes around. I've ended up with a lot of Harry Potter goodies, which is always okay with me. Today I'm going to be showing you 2 boxes. The first is the box for June, which I received 2 days ago. Yeah. I received 2 days ago, and the other is the box from May. It has been so hard for me to keep everything in the boxes because I wanted to use them. I have gotten a couple of uses out of the jewelry pieces that I got, but excited to show you nonetheless. So, without further ado, we will get started. The first box I will show you is May's box. So, I did toss the box, but I've got all the goods here. So let us start with the theme. The theme for the May's box was a world between the covers, which to me is awesome. A lot of what does it for me in fantasy books is the worlds that the characters are living in general. Worlds like Harry Potter, worlds that are in stories like The Lord of the Rings, all of those huge like staple fantasies that all of us kids grew up reading. The worlds are really what do it for me. So to see them sort of incorporate that into this box was excellent. They've switched up, which I really love. If you go back to my other videos, you'll see the card that they used to stick in the box. It was very like strict to their Bookish box theme, but they've sort of rebranded a little bit. I don't see rebranded, the box is the same, but all of their cards with all the information are very different looking now. They're all sort of like pamphlet style instead, which I think is really cool. So this one is A World Between the Covers, May 2019. And then, as always, you have the list of contents here. I did, not last month, but the month before, start requesting the Bookish box with the adult option for the book instead of the YA. I'd done the YA for a year and I loved all the books that I got, but I just was sort of interested to see what the adult options were for those. So I am now receiving the adult book versus the YA, and so far I'd say one hit, one miss. One of them I feel like I won't read, and I might gift to my mom instead. It's not really my genre, but the other one I think I'm gonna love. The first thing that I will mention is the t-shirt from May, and it looks like this. So this is a Now, I don't really know how to pronounce this. Prythian. I've never read the book, so I'm not sure. Let me see where it comes from. Okay, the monthly shirt is inspired by Prythian from Akatar by guest designer Nerdy Post. So I've never heard of the book, I've never heard of the world, but I love the design of the t-shirt. I've had issues in the past with the Bookish box where they've designed the t-shirts on such a light color shirt with light print that you don't really see it. I think that's the only one that I've gotten rid of. There was one that I couldn't read it, so it didn't make sense to wear it, so I donated it. But this one I love because of the color, and then the white and the gold really pop out at you. When I switched my book to adult, I also switched my t-shirt size to a size above. So this is a, and I changed it from women's to unisex. So this is a unisex large, which means that it's fairly big. It comes down to about my knees, and I did that because as much as I love wearing them out in public, I also love wearing them to bed. I love a big t-shirt to sleep in, especially on summer nights where it's super hot. So I've been wearing that to bed, and the one that I got for June also is the same size. So I've just been enjoying them that way. So that was the t-shirt for the month. The next thing that was in the box was the collector pin, and then it is the collector's pin series 10 out of 14. So essentially, if you've received all the boxes up until now, you should have 10 pins, which I do. I have a little jar. I can show you guys eventually once I have them all. And each pin sort of just ties into the theme. So this one here is designed by Dustin Pages, and it says it features Westeros from the Fire and Ice series. That one I have heard of, but I'm not sure who wrote it. And this is what the pin looks like. The next piece of this box is like my favorite. I think it would be my favorite piece next to, I don't know, this one was hard. I was opening and I was like, Briar, you'll never guess what I got in this one. It was crazy. This one is called a Neverland mug rug. A mug rug. That is so clever. So essentially what it is a coaster, a cloth coaster. And how do I open this here? Jeez. All right. Oh, that's so cool. So it's got the Cannibal Cove, it's got the Mermaid Lagoon, we've got Hangman's Tree, the Indian Camp, and then Hook Ship, and then it just says Neverland on it. But I think the design is super cute. Look at that. I'm a huge fan of Peter Pan. I always have been. And last year I did a review on a book called Lost Boy, which was a retelling where the story is all about Hook and Peter is actually the villain, which I absolutely loved. If you guys haven't read that, I definitely recommend it. I got totally sucked in, and now I'm kind of like, I wonder. So this will be awesome to keep on my desk. Right now I have another coaster from the Bookish box on there. It's more of a paper one, but this one might be great for the summer because everything is condensating and getting wet, and with paper it'll get ruined. So I'll probably pop that on my desk this evening. The next item in the box was super cool as well, and it is a wallet. A very wonderfully sized wallet. Inside you have, besides the useless silica packet that you're not supposed to eat, we've got all of the card pouches on either side, spots for money, there's a zipper pouch in the middle, so you can put your coins and all of that in there. I like the material on the inside because if it gets wet, it won't get ruined. It's more of like a, I don't want to call it vinyl because it's not like that, but it's more plasticky than cloth. And on the outside of this is another map fitting our theme. Super cool. It almost looks water acrylic painted, which I think is really neat. And that is a Ravka map wallet by Sweet Sequels. Now, hold on a second. I knew it. Guys, I'm reading it right now. It's a Six of Crows wallet. That is so cool. I just made the connection. I only started the book like a week ago, so I had no idea when I got this what it actually was. Oh, I'm impressed now because once I finish it, I'll know where all the places are. That is so cool. Next item in May's box is a piece of jewelry that I have worn a lot. I think it is a great piece for the summertime because everyone's traveling and going on vacay and exploring. And it is I don't know if you can see it, really tiny, a compass rose ring. Excuse my nails, they're not painted. They're clean and they're cut though, so that counts for something. Another bonus about the Bookish box jewelry is that all the rings that I've ever received fit my fingers, which is always one of those things. They're not ever adjustable. Some of them are adjustable, I guess, but this one's not, and I really wanted to wear it, so I'm glad that it fits on my fingers. So I've been wearing that. I just love it. Super simple. It doesn't turn color. I don't know if it's sterling or not, probably not, based on the price of the box. But I've worn it in the water and I've worn it overnight, and it doesn't turn my hand green like any of the other cheap jewelry that I own, because I definitely own a couple pieces. And I love when you get something in the box and it's something that you'll love and you'll wear, but you didn't have to go and pick it out yourself. It's like they know me. The next thing that is in the box is in another pouch like this. And this one is also super relatable and something that I really love and can't wait to put on my keychain. It is a Marauders map keychain. It says, "I solemnly swear that I am up to no good." The design is super cool. There we go. So yeah, it's the Marauders map. It's got the little quote on it, but it actually is in the shape of a rose. Florals, Harry Potter, a keychain. You can't beat it. We have two more items to mention for the May box. The first is the bookmark, which looks like this. They're all for the zodiac signs, and then on the back there's going to be a photo that if you collect them all, you'll be able to put like a giant picture together, which is cool. I don't think I'd ever keep the picture together, but it might be cool to see it once or twice. Bookmarks are great. I have 1,000,001 of them. I can't say that I use them all the time, but I love to have them when especially when I'm traveling, or if it's a book that I'm borrowing so I'm not destroying it. And the last thing in the Maze box would be our book plate. It says, "Enjoy the quest. Love, Amy." I feel like she's talking right to me. But the adult book for the month is called The Bookshop of Yesterdays by Amy Meyerson. This is what the cover looks like. Super inviting in general to me. I'm glued to it. Miranda Brooks grew up in the stacks of her eccentric Uncle Billy's bookstore, solving the inventive scavenger hunts he created just for her. But on Miranda's 12th birthday, Billy has a mysterious falling out with her mother and suddenly disappears from Miranda's life. She doesn't hear from him again until 16 years later when she receives unexpected news. Billy has died and left her Prospero Books, which is teetering on bankruptcy, and one final scavenger. That's a hard word. Scavenger hunt. When Miranda returns home to Los Angeles and to Prospero Books, now as its owner, she finds clues that Billy has hidden for her inside novels on the store's shelves, in locked drawers of his apartment upstairs, in the name of the store itself. Miranda becomes determined to save Prospero Books and to solve Billy's last scavenger hunt. She soon finds herself drawn into a journey where she meets people from Billy's past, people whose stories reveal a history that Miranda's mother has kept hidden, and the terrible secret that tore her family apart. Big-hearted and trenchantly observant, The Bookshop of Yesterdays is a love letter to reading and bookstores, and a testament to the healing power of community and how our histories shape who we become. This just sounds extremely heartwarming. It sounds fun. Love a scavenger hunt. It involves a bookshop. It involves family, two of my favorite things in the whole world. It is just over 400 pages, I believe. 364. So it's not short, it's not long, but I feel like it's one that I could definitely fly through at the beach this summer, so it might end up in one of my beach bags when I go on vacay. So that wraps up the May box. Lots of cool items. Like I said, this one I felt really diversified what we usually get in the box. I've never received anything like a wallet. Well, I got a purse once. It just felt different. I loved the items. All the books that were incorporated I knew except for the t-shirt, so that was really cool and relatable. I have no complaints. Loved it. Moving on to our second book unboxing for the day, we are moving into June. Okay, so for the first thing in the June box, June's theme was Far From Home, and this is what the pamphlet looks like for this one. Fun fonts, fun photos. Moving on. I love how you guys can just see all the cat hair on my black clothes. Like, it's everywhere. I don't know. Nova's white. Odin sheds like a monster, so that's how that goes. Like, I have like a bulging vein on my forehead. Or it's just my wrinkles. That's fine. All right, first item in the box for the month is the t-shirt, and it is a favorite. It says, "I want adventure in the great wide somewhere." Seriously, it doesn't get much cooler than that. A Beauty and the Beast t-shirt. And these ones are also great because they're pre-shrunk. One of the problems I was running into in the other ones is that I was ordering a medium, and by the time I washed it, they were a little bit snug. So bigger's always better in my opinion if you're gonna wash it. These being pre-shrunk, if I wanted to wear them out in public, I could get a medium in the unisex and it would fit me perfect. But the large is great for overnight. Are you guys ready for this next item? I don't think you are. Ready? Here it comes. Are you actually kidding me? This is so cool. So I have to tell you, when I first saw this and I pulled it out of the box, the first thing I thought was, because it said Far From Home, I was thinking Land Before Time. I don't know why. And I was like, no, that can't be. I don't really know what the dinosaur, I don't know what about the dinosaur fits the theme. But this is a dinosaur planter with a little baby air plant in it. Super low key. You don't have to water it much. It just sort of chills. What's also great is that the Bookish Box people don't want you to fail at being an air plant parent. So they send you an email with all of the details as to how to take care of it. Watering it, sun, planting, the whole thing. But I just can't get over this. So like I said, I was confused. I was like, I don't understand what the dinosaur has to do with this. I looked down. It says, Dino Air Plant inspired by Sarah from the Land Before Time. This air plant is a perfect shelf accessory and oh so easy to care for. Agreed. Are you joking? This is probably one of the more unique items that we've gotten in the box. It's very different. Never received a plant before. And the planter is awesome. You could reuse it for anything you want if in fact you want to transplant your air plant or your air plant kicks off. Who knows? Anyways, thought that was really cool. Next item in the box is another piece of jewelry. I guess I'll say pieces. These earrings are so cute. They're also so small, so I'm trying not to drop them. And also, I really want to show you what they look like. See that? Ah, yes. Focus, please. These are itty bitty, tiny, eensy weensy rose earrings that also fit our Beauty and the Beast theme. I love it. I never really wear dangly earrings. They're not my favorite. I always think I'll love them. I just feel like I look really goofy. Every time I look at them, I think that will go with this outfit, I'll hold on to them. That will go with this outfit, I'll hold on to them. And then every time I put them on, I'm like, ugh, I just don't like them on me. These fit super into the jewelry category that I love, and I can't wait to wear them. I'm a huge Beauty and the Beast fan, though I wasn't as a kid. I was a Pocahontas girl, then I was an Ariel girl, then I was Cinderella. They struck me as the big ones. I liked Belle, I liked the movie, but I never would call her a favorite. Now she's definitely a favorite. I think I relate to her a lot. Next is our enamel collector's pin. This one is fitting the Far From Home theme, and it is number 11 of 14. It's designed by Dustin Pages, and it says on it, "You've got words in your soul." So it almost looks like a dagger with a banner on it, but also low-key looks like a lady with wings. Maybe it's an owl. Enamel pin inspired by Nevernight. Another thing I don't know of. It's so awesome on the back. This is so cute. It says, "If found, please return to your nearest bookworm." That is so nice. The last two things before our big book reveal would be the sticker for the month. It's got this lady on it. I'm not sure who the lady is. Let us see. This is like, my unboxings are a lot of me going,
I'm not sure what this says.
I hope you guys are good with that. We're learning as we go. Sticker? Hello? Dino Air Plant, check. Enamel pin, check. Earrings, check. Bookmark. And this one's for Cancer, which is what my zodiac sign is, because I'm a July baby. Juliet from the Shatter Me series. I've not read the Shatter Me series either. If you guys have, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it. I think she looks very badass. She's very beautiful, so I don't have any problems with that. And we'll get good use out of it. Oh, here we go. My monthly theme art sticker, designed by Diana DeWark, featuring Seafire character Caledonia Sticks. So her name is Caledonia. I told Briar this when I opened this the other day, that I worked on a farm for a couple years, and I worked with a girl named Caledonia, and she was super sweet. We called her Callie, but her real name was Caledonia, and I just thought it was so unique and different and beautiful, and it just suited her very well. If she's watching, hi. Last is our book. Now, this is the book that I have some reservations about, that I think I might gift to somebody or lend to someone else, because I know 2 people, one being Sarah, who I read with, 2 being my mom, because she likes this sort of thing. It's not very much my genre, and it is called The Last Resort. Dun dun dun. This book is all about a couples retreat. For like couples counseling, kind of struggling marriages, and essentially what happens is that these people go to this island. I think it focuses on 2 or 3 different couples, and essentially what happens is that like some weird shit starts going down, and the people that are hosting them end up being like really twisted. I think it might be sort of a thriller, like I don't know, like I don't know if when it's saying that something weird happens, that like something dramatic happens, or if it's like they just cheat you out of your money. Like, I don't know. The back was very vague. I'm not a huge romance reader. I just like to read things that are more not related to real life. I'm all good with like people going on retreats to try to fix their marriage. That's fine. But also, I don't know if it would bore me. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out whether I read it. Like I said, this is like, it's got a beach on it. Maybe it's a beach read. Maybe it's quick to go through. It's just under 300 pages long, so not a long read. Maybe it comes with me. Maybe, like I said, I toss it to my mom and say, let me know how it goes, and then I read it afterwards. It's up in the air. That's the other thing that I've noticed, is that all of the adult books have been paperbacks, whereas the young adult books all come hardcover, which I do usually prefer for displaying, not necessarily reading. I like a good book that bends when I read, so that's just something I've picked up on. That concludes the June box, which I'm also very impressed with. I love the dinosaur plant. It's right up my street. The other thing I wanted to mention is that this month's box was pink. I don't know if that's a new thing that they're doing, but usually they're blue. But yeah, I thought that was cute. I like pink. I also like blue. You guys can see my bedroom, but the pink was different and I was excited to see it. That wraps up my unboxings for the last 2 months. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what was in them, and I hope that you will go to the website and you will either get a subscription to someone that you know would love it, because I know that they'll love it, or that you sign up for a couple of months yourself and get yourself some goodies as a treat to your bookish self. That concludes today's video. I hope you all enjoyed seeing what I got in the boxes. I will be very much interested in hearing what you guys have to say about the different items. Like I said, hope you're having a great summer, and I cannot wait to film more videos for you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you later. Bye!